So if you've seen some of my previous makeup videos, you might know that I love to go for a very bold and very colorful look, but sometimes it's kind of hard to achieve that with eyeshadow. So I wanted to try some face paint. I bought this palette. These are kind of wet colors, and I'm gonna create a Summer of Love late 60s festival look. This is inspired by looks that I saw at the Monterey Pop Festival as well as Woodstock, and just the overall late 60s body painting trend. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't really know what I'm going for yet. I'm just really excited to try all of these colors, and I'm gonna put up some inspiration pics here, so this is kind of what we're going for, but I really just want to be creative with it, so let's start. I'm also going to use some painting brushes with this because I feel like these are way easier to handle than like makeup brushes are. If you have paint brushes at home that you want to try to do your makeup with, the only thing that's really important is to make sure you get all of like the acrylic or oil paint or whatever you used before out of it. So what I would recommend you to do is to use some hand soap and then maybe like a face cleansing gel and wash them as often as possible before you use them on your face. So I'm just starting with some red, and I kind of want to do these little triangles. They're super covering. So these kind of gesture inspired looks are also seen on people like Pamela the Bar, and I really like it. I feel like it's a lot of fun, and I feel like the whole 60s body paint, face paint trend wasn't about being perfect or anything. It was just about expressing yourself and sharing love and just having fun with it. So I'm not gonna even everything up, but I kind of want to do this on both eyes. So if you've seen some of my previous makeup tutorials, you might know that I just start somewhere and then I go with it. So that's obviously what I'm gonna do today as well. I really want to try this dark yellow color next. So let's just... Oh, that's cute. I mean, you can't really see it. Maybe we'll gotta make it a bit bigger. Here we go. So this really is just like acrylic paint. Another big trend of the 60s were paisley shapes, so I'm gonna attempt on doing a paisley shape on my cheek right here. So to do that, just kind of creating a circle, then something like this. Also, if you were wondering, I haven't like done anything to my face. I haven't done my eyebrows or anything. So I really like how this is looking, and now I feel like it would be fun to go in with some more colors and just add a nice little rounded trim to it. I kind of want to use the red again because I really like it, and now I'm just gonna draw some bows. So the whole 60s face painting trend wasn't about creating like the perfectly even and super gorgeous look, but it was just about having fun with it. A lot of these face paints were pretty chunky, but I absolutely love it. I think that's such an amazing look. And I feel like this is also something that would be so much fun to do with a group of friends if you're at a festival. Bring some colors, paint each other, paint your whole bodies. I kind of want to do like a photo shoot where I do a full body paint. I have a video planned on that is really special and very dear to my heart. So I'm gonna go in and draw that exact same shape one more time with the yellow. So I changed my mind. I'm gonna color in the whole thing and then layer another color on top. So I really want to do like the classic hippie thing and add a peace sign in the middle here. So I'm gonna go in with some black face paint and just layer that on top and add a peace sign. I kind of really like that. I'm gonna add some little orange dots. I honestly feel like with all of these hippie makeup looks, you just gotta do what you want to do. Like, don't be afraid, don't hesitate, just have fun with it, because I feel like a lot of the whole hippie movement, it was a very political thing. That's why I love to include the peace sign, but it was also a very spiritual thing, and it was also about expressing who you are and just doing what you love. So I really like how this is looking so far. So next up, I want to do this eye. If you were wondering, I kind of stick to those colors because it matches my outfit the best. I also have some golden color here, and I kind of want to try that. So I'm gonna add like a little crown to this eye. So I'm gonna start by just kind of concealing the line above my natural crease. The gold kind of is pigmented very weirdly, gotta say that. Just gonna make it a bit thicker. I feel like now that I have these colors, I could do like a David Bowie makeup tutorial. I could do like so many different things. If you want to see that, like the Ziggy Stardust look or something, just let me know, because I feel like with these colors, that would actually be pretty easy to recreate. So now I'm kind of taking that outer, this part here, and I'm just drawing that into my eye. And now I'm basically gonna fill in the entire lid. I also have a bigger brush, so let's try that. This actually is just like painting. It's kind of weird because it's your face and you kind of have to figure out an angle that is good to work with, but other than that, this is like painting on a picture. And I love that. I feel like makeup for me is so much about expressing who I am and just being creative. I'm going in with the dark red again, and I'm just kind of adding some dots. So as you know, I kind of like to foreshadow what I'm doing, so now I'm gonna make them a bit bigger. I really like how this eye is looking, so I kind of feel like I want to do the same thing on this eye. So I'm gonna attempt that next. I'm just kind of afraid because I already did my cheek so that I don't put my hand on it or anything, but I really love how this is looking, so I have to do it on the other side as well. Since I found it easier doing it with a bigger brush, I'm not even gonna start with the smaller brush. I'm just gonna go straight into it with the bigger one. So in comparison to like regular eyeshadow, I just love how full coverage this is. It's really hard to get regular eyeshadow to be this full coverage, so I feel like these paints are so helpful with that. So now I'm gonna add the red dots to this side. So this is what it looks like right now. I kind of want to add some stars to this cheek, so let's do that. Gonna try a bright yellow to kind of create some stars. I feel like I'm gonna go with like 2 triangles, but that might work the best. Also, this is probably not like the most exciting makeup look you will see me do, but today is kind of all about trying them. So I will definitely do some more exciting, some cooler makeup looks with this, but I kind of wanted to try them, and I wanted to try them on camera because I figured it might be interesting for you. And also just to show you that like the first time you use a product, it will not be as beautiful as it is after you've done it like 10 times, 15 times, and 100 times. So just stick with it, and also please always note that makeup is all about having fun, and if you like the way you look, that is amazing. So if you were wondering how I create these stars, I kind of start by doing a triangle, just like this. So hard to talk while doing this. But yeah, just doing a triangle like this and then adding 3 little spikes. So one up here, down here, and one on that side. And then just kind of making it a bit more pretty. So if you're looking for shapes to draw, I feel like stars, peace signs, hearts, flowers, all of that is always great. Paisleys, all sorts of ornaments. That's just always gonna go great with like a 60s look. There is this one photo shoot of Donovan and Jenny Boyd where they're kind of wearing makeup like this. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna put up a picture right here. That's just what this side is currently inspiring a lot. So I really love this look. It reminds me so much of all of the looks that I saw people wearing at the Monterey Pop Festival or Woodstock, which are obviously the two festivals I would have loved to attend. So basically, if you want to try this, I highly recommend you to. It is so much fun. Try body painting. In the 60s, face paint was also a lot about expressing yourself. A lot of people went on spiritual journeys in the 60s. And I feel like the 60s were all about being different, being loud, and being open about who you are, standing up for yourself, standing up for human rights, for women's rights, for gays, lesbians, LGBTQ+ rights, standing up against discrimination and racism. And I know that like this might just seem like face paint, but it was a really political thing at the time. And on top of all of that, it was just so much fun to do this that I would highly recommend you to try it. So if you recreate this look or any sort of face paint look, I would absolutely love to see it. I would love to get inspired by all of your looks. So if you do it, please take a picture and tag me on Instagram. If you enjoyed the video, I would love you to give it a thumbs up and maybe even share it with a friend. It supports the channel, it supports me, and it means so much. If you're interested in all things 60s and 70s, subscribe to this channel because I upload multiple videos every single week all about that. I hope you're having an amazing day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine, take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys!